I am Friendy, and today is Mystery Monday, so I'll be playing some Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Hi Damon, how's it going? Oh! And hey, I'm Sonny. And hey, ow. Hi Ice, how's it going? I hope I see your name right. Jop TV? Ow. Am I even close? You're not this, I do not know who you are. You're not doubling up. Wait, poop jupe? Okay. Jupe TV? Did I get it closer? Sorry, I'm trying to hide your secret identity. We return to the plushie right here. Alright. I'm not doing a good job. Alright, so let's get back into it. I think Maya was kidnapped. Is still kidnapped. Oh! And based off of this theme, Edgeworth's back! No. I'm going back to YouTube to pump your numbers there. Oh, thank you. Leaving link in the chat. Alrighty. Okay. So, let's see here. So, we just talked to Edgeworth. Ah! Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. So, let me just refresh my memory on the individuals here. Oh, salute. I'm sorry. Hold on. I salute you. Alright. So there was Celeste Inpax? I think that's how we pronounce the name. Was Andrew's mentor. Okay, so we're talking about her. And she took her life 2 years ago. And she was Corda's manager and Mrs. Andrews' mentor. So we don't know why she took her life, but this murder could be set around that, and it's the murder of Juan Corda. Okay. And Adrian... Is that how you say that? Andrews? Okay, so this is who Andrews is. Alright. And I think Edgeworth will inform us about a missing suicide note. Ayo? What? Okay. Mrs. Impax's death. Oops, sorry. Mrs. Impact's death was most certainly a suicide. Of that there is no mistake. However, we could not find her suicide note. That's when the police began to suspect that someone had hidden it. Suicide note? But how do you know Miss Impacts had even written us such a note? Wait. Why, hello, Adrian? Glad to see that you're back in the courtroom. Wait, what? There was no solid evidence, however. We did find traces of ink on her right index finger. Ow! Hi, Pokemon, how's it going? Yeah, he's back! Which makes the likelihood of a suicide note very high. But who would hide such a thing? The police think it was Mr. Juan Corda himself. What? Oh no! Motive for murder! Okay. So, she was his manager, she took her own life, and he hid the note. Why would you hide the note? And is that reason for why someone murdered you? Oh boy. I'm trying to rizz up Adrian. Oh! Don't ruin it for me. I'm sorry. I'm a really bad wingman. The victim? Did he find her? He was the one who okay, thanks, Edgeworth. Read the next sentence. He was the one who found her body. Which makes him the only person who had a chance to hide her suicide note. Mr. Corda hid his own manager's suicide note? Why? I have a feeling this... she might have, taken her own life because of him, or it had something related to him. Anyways, time for the friendly... Wait, Transarch? That's right. It's Mr. E. Wait, what? Oh. For now, I think you should look this over. This is the suicide report. Part 1, anyway. Part 1? How many parts are there? Okay. Suicide report added to the court record. Got it. Wait, my smooth brain thought that the person was, levitating? Oh! Yeah. I can see where you thought that. They're definitely levitating, YouTube and Twitch. There's no weird stuff going on involving death and certain words. Okay. So what did we just get? Can we read it? No. Got it. It's actually Maximilian. Yeah, it is Maximilian. Or his blessed. One or the other. Oh yeah, YouTube definitely levitating. He was just practicing his flying when flying wearing like a woman's suit? A woman's suit? Ah, I see. It makes a lot of sense. Okay, so I don't think there's anything we could get out of you, Edgeworth, more than this. Did I show you the Gossip Land magazine? I don't know, I'll test it. I have no interest in talking about these useless- Okay, sorry. Put a little more thought into what you show me, Phoenix Wright. Still as stuck up as ever. Okay. I guess I move. I don't know what else to do here. Maybe go to the detention center? Pegasus is working with Kaiba. How can it? Well, what's crazy is, what was it? Pegasus's father. Or, no, was it Kaiba's father? Yeah, Kaiba's father took in Pegasus. And basically brainwashed Pegasus. If I recall how the Karma and Edgeworth relationship goes. Hey, Pearl. Okay, hotel. Let's head to the hotel. We talked to you about everything. They're brothers? Plot twist! Okay, the only thing I could think of is, do you know Celeste? I don't have anything to say to delinquents like you. Okay, gotcha. Please, anything would be helpful. Well then, how about I tell you my measurements? No, that's okay, really. She really doesn't like you, does she, Mr. Nick? I know. Okay. So, let's talk to someone who's actually gonna help us. Whoa. Celeste looking a little... What? April, my favorite little sister. Let's see. Okay, so... Ooh, we might be able to get something out of you. Give Pearl a cookie, please. I wish I could. She wanted a juice earlier. I wanted to give her a juice. Okay, so do you know anything about Corda's former manager? Oh, I'm honored you asked me, but I have no idea who this person is. Sorry. Ah, it's okay. You don't have to apologize so much. Sorry. So you probably won't want to look at anything related to her. Did I show you this magazine? Sorry. Thanks for taking the time to take it out and show it to me. But I'm really sorry, I don't know anything about it. Okay. Got it. Wait. Fuego is oh! Is looking fire. Oh, I got it. Oh wait, Celeste is not part of living anymore, darn. Yeah, that might make things a little difficult. I know nothing. Absolutely nothing. Okay. Do you know anything about his former manager? Do you know anything? I've told you many times now. I'm a journalist. I've got so much information running laps in my head, I forget things here and there. Please don't get so worked up over this. Ha! I don't care if you beg me. Be extra tough on kids. That's this gal's motto on learning youngsters. Okay, got it. Useless. Do you have anything else? No, okay. The thing is you have 3 things of dialogue, which makes me think I could ask you stuff. No, please. Wait, what? Okay, is anyone... Nothing has changed. Give Pearl a juice, please. I want to so bad. I have a really old tomato juice. But I don't think she's gonna want that. Oh, where did Miss Andrews go? I need to talk to her. Okay, so I feel like... Can I just... There has to be something I can do. So there's no one here. I can't talk to... Was it... Nickel Samurai? What was he again? On Mr. On Guard. Okay, there's gotta be something I can present to you. I don't know, sure, why not? Yeah, I didn't think so. Stop being mean to Pearl. We talked about this magazine. Okay. There's gotta be something... Maybe the empty guitar case. Okay, never mind. Please, a lot of help. Okay. I feel like finding Lotta's camera is really important. Let me bring that up. Ah. I just bought that camera. Who did it? The thieving rascals? Please don't look straight at me while you're saying that. When I find the bugger who went and done this, they're gonna pay with a bullet. Whoa, do you have a gun in there somewhere? And if you do that, don't expect me to defend you. Okay. Did I show you the radio? Okay, never mind. Alright, I don't think there's anything really to say. The issue is you have 3 pieces of dialogue. I feel like we maybe need to collect something and present it to you. There's no one else new in the profiles, I don't think. Maybe Edgeworth, but I don't think that's gonna get anything out of you. Wait, is she being mean to Pearl? Let me add on the Why is Pearl so sad? It's because she doesn't want Lotta to be worked up. Let's actually ask him about the camera. Okay, so you don't know anything about the camera, so you didn't take the camera. Did we present this to you? I can't believe it. A kidnapping.
Do you remember what the person looked like who gave this to you?
It was that bellboy, and I didn't suspect a thing because he looked like such a normal old man. Wait, you mean the guy with the scar running down the center of his face, or the line work, or whatever that is? That didn't seem odd to you? Old man, huh? Also, he wasn't old. This is weird. Is he a master of disguise? Okay. I think we talked to you about the majority of stuff, but you're not triggering either. I don't suppose re-examining the areas will turn up the camera or something. There's nothing... So maybe random camera here. These cameras must belong to the press. Okay. Yeah, we, checked that last time. Actually, let's see. Have you seen a camera? Okay, never mind. She's nothing to say. Yeah, punch her, Pearl. No, don't make her sad. Okay. Any ideas, Pearl? Hey, I have something I wanted to ask you, Pearls.
Okay, what is it?
Why are you so interested in how Maya and I got along, or how Maya and I get along? I mean, she and I don't have anything special go...
Huh? What do you mean? But I thought...
Uh-oh.
I thought you and Mystic Maya were... I've been mistaken all this time? No way.
Ah! She really wasn't kidding. Pearls actually believes Maya and I are... Maybe I should have just left it alone. Oh, Phoenix!
Mr. Nick, stop it! Don't hide your true feelings from me.
Ow. She slapped me. Good job, Pearls. What do I do? Since there were no psychic locks, then that means we can trust Mr. On Guard to be innocent.
I really feel much better knowing that. Ever since last night, I was so worried that I kept wondering, what if he is the real killer? What then?
Alright, not really helpful. She's gonna break your psychic locks and drag your feelings about my outplay voice. Wait. Oh, I messed up. Ace Attorney needs a yeet button. Yeet the witnesses. Yeet the prosecutant. Yeet your assistant at people. Not a bad idea. Okay, so the detention center has nobody. Help. Edgeworth. Help me. I don't know what to do. Can we talk about it? Oh, okay. I don't like to look through reports. I like suicide reports even less. Worst of all are the reports that have multiple parts, like this one. That has two. 2 parts? What you just handed me is the first part of the report. Here is the second part. Wait, what? You didn't think it would be important to give it to me earlier? Edgeworth! The second part of the report is about an attempted suicide. the attempter's name. It's Adrian Andrews. Oh, no! Okay.
Miss Andrews? What did she do?
She tried to kill herself. Phoenix! She doesn't seem to like the kind... she doesn't seem like the kind of person to try to kill herself, though. You think she's a strong career woman. That's just what she wants you to think. Adrian Andrews, she has a certain secret she's always trying to hide. What secret?
A secret?
Her dependent nature. That's what she's really like on the inside. Miss Andrews? Dependent? Talk about the exact opposite of what that woman is. Okay! Interesting! Do I get the second report? No? Is it not? Wait, you just handed it to me. Hold on. Okay, can I go now? Is she back yet? That has to be it, right? Where are you? You guys aren't allowed to move unless I say it's okay. Miss Andrews. Okay, there's gotta be something I'm missing. Oops. Went back to the one I didn't want to go to. Okay. I have no idea what to do. Edgeworth, help me! Oh, wait, is there more? Oh! Dependent nature! Okay. What's this about Miss Andrews having a dependent nature? Adrian Andrews' attempt at suicide was a few days after the death of Celeste Impacts. And why did Adrian Andrews think about committing suicide? Because she had apparently lost her will to live. Lost her will? Yeah, that tends to come with it, Phoenix, but why would she? Her pillar of strength, her mentor, Celeste Impacts, was gone forever. That's why. Why would that...
Is this what they call following someone to the grave?
This is a bit too adult to be having this conversation in front of Pearls. Quick, offer to become Adrian's sugar daddy to extract a confession. Wait, what? Nothing ethically questionable about that at all, huh? After her attempted suicide, Adrian Andrews started attending counseling sessions. She is someone who needs a person in whom she can trust absolutely. And once she finds that person, she'll do anything she can to keep them near. Without such an anchor... Got a transmission? Without such an anchor in her life, her crippling anxiety stifles her ability to live. And that's the nature of her dependency on others? Wait, I mean, if she's dependent, jokes aside, this is sounding too... Oh no, that's not good. It sounded like one of your exes. Oh no, that's not good. when Celeste Impacts suddenly committed suicide. The world before her turned pitch black, or pitch dark. That's according to Adrian Andrews herself. Then, that means her super confident attitude, it's all a facade. She's only copying her mentor's behavior to hold herself together. How terrible. Oh, now I get it. Okay. I was wondering why I didn't get the report. Okay. Can I go now? Is she gonna be there? Where did she go? There we go. Note to self. Look through all conversations. Go through all items before leaving.
Oh, Miss Andrews is here. But it looks like she's talking with someone.
That's... Francisca von Karma.
Miss Von Karma?
What are you doing here? Well, you see, I'm his lawyer, so... You've got some nerve following me around. Following you...
That's you, Miss Von Karma. You're the one doing the following.
Girls, go punch her. I'll give you a juice.
You're always following after that Mr. Detective with the little beard.
Me? Following after Scruffy? Don't make me laugh. Let me show you something interesting, little girl. What the...
What is that?
An electromagnetic receiver. I planted a tracking device on that detective. And you say you're not following him? Fun Karma times Gumshoe confirmed. And with this, I know that fools every move. Okay, this is taking your job as his boss a little bit too ridiculously. And I'm not even sure you are his boss. So the noise we heard, was this receiver? I feel really sorry for poor Detective Gumshoe now. Now then, let's stop wasting time. Adrian Andrews. Yes? Think hard about what we just discussed. Think hard about... Oh, wait. Understood? Alright. What were those two talking about? Oh boy.
Miss Andrews. She seems a little dazed, doesn't she?
Alright. Oh no, she'll go along with whatever Von Karma says. That's concerning. So let's present... This is probably awkward. But let's talk about your dead mentor that traumatized you. Like, their death traumatized you. I'd like to ask you about this. I told you, I hate trifling matters. Oh, so her death is a trifling matter to you. Got it. It's a waste of time to show me things that are of no relevance to me. Wow. This is the first time I've been shut down this badly. Okay, cool. Let's break your lock then, I think. I'll save just in case. Because this could go really badly. How many locks did you have? Uh-oh. I thought so. It's not gonna be knocked out with one. I thing is it? Okay, motive for murder. Why was Juan Corda murdered? If you ask me, I think you know the reason he was killed. Why are you hiding things? Don't you realize you're putting Mr. On Guard's life in danger by your actions? Why do you ask questions for which I have no answers? The truth is, I was not that close to Mr. Corda. You were not that close. That's right. I've never been good at being intimate with another person. You're not good at being intimate with another person. Somehow I highly doubt that. Is it this article? Maybe this article? Let's try it. You and Mr. Corda had an intimate relationship, did you not? That or her mentor, yeah. I feel like this is the first jumping off point. A silly third-rate tabloid article. If you even had half your wits about you, you wouldn't believe that's such rubbish. Well, it seems quite a few people have already bought into this story. As to be expected in a world filled with crooks and liars. Note to self, stay on her good side. In any case, I despise interpersonal relationships like that. I see. However, what if there was a need for you to get close to someone? Me? Need to get close to Mr. Corda? As if there was ever such a need. Didn't you get close to Mr. Corda for this person's sake? For this person's sake, so it's a person. Your former mentor. Yes? Celeste impacts your mentor. How did you know about Celeste? I just showed you her picture before. Surprise, you're surprised. Ooh. Okay. Miss Impacts. She committed suicide, didn't she? But it looks like no one knows why. Oh, she's sweating. Okay. Right before her death, she was Juan Corda's manager. So I believe you got close to Mr. Corda so you could find out more about her suicide. You have a great imagination. You may have a future yet as a slimy... What? Is it muck? Racker? Raker? Muckraker for a putrid third-rate tabloid. Miss Andrews. There was no mystery surrounding her death. None. It would be pointless for me to force myself into a relationship for nothing. Is that really true? Was there really no mystery at all? I don't believe you were completely at ease with the way her suicide was resolved. Okay. No! I didn't mean to press E! I wanted to press R! Oh no. Oh wait, no, she'll go along with whatever Von Karma said. Oh wait, sorry. I'm rereading stuff. That or her mentor. Muckraker, derisive term for a reporter who just jigs for juicy scandals with little regard for objective investigations. I see. If you want advice on doing yourself in, I suggest asking someone, or like the police. Okay. Translates to go take a long walk off a short pier. There was no mystery surrounding her death. None. It would be pointless for me to force myself into a relationship for nothing. Is that really true? Was there really no mystery at all? Okay, I don't believe you were completely at ease with the way her suicide was resolved. Okay. R. First, was her suicide note hidden? This is what I wanted to click on. Miss Impact's suicide note was never found, was it? Oh, did I hit something? It looks like the police were under the suspicion that someone had hidden it. Like maybe the person who discovered her body, Mr. Corda? What? And Miss Andrews, I believe you thought the same thing. That is why you became intimate with Mr. Corda. I've sat by quietly and listened to your insulting ramblings long enough. It's true that Celeste was my mentor. However, allow me to say this again. It had nothing to do with me. I didn't even know what her suicide note... I didn't even know that her suicide note was never found. I'm a person who doesn't care about what goes on in the lives of others. That's the impression you like to give, however. I don't think that's who you really are. What? I have evidence that says otherwise. Is this proof that Celeste Impacts was someone very special to you? Alright. Attempted suicide? This is probably... Miss Andrews, you nearly went through with it too, didn't you? Went through with what? Ending your life? Oh, I hit something. Adrian, don't lie. We have a... we have to hide behind... Wait. You have to hide behind someone in order to order food at a restaurant. Wait, really? Wow, we have so much in common. Miss Andrews, you look and act like a very strong woman who has it all together. You don't ask for anyone's help, relying only on yourself. Yes, I've been very independent ever since I can remember. However, that is all just a lie. A facade. Reference to that one ex she's always hid behind me and it made me order food. Ah, I see. You've always searched out people on whom you can depend on. That's... You were dependent on Miss Impacts, weren't you? Which is why... when she passed away, you lost everything you had. Stop! Alright, shattering locks, here we go. When Celeste passed away so suddenly like that, I died a death of my own, but no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't stop thinking about what had become of her note. You must have heard about the police report. The one that said the police suspected Mr. Corda of hiding Mrs. Impacts' note. You heard about it, and thought to recover it from him by getting close, am I right? If that's the case, then everything changes. What do you mean? What topic did we start this conversation on again? It was why was the victim killed? Exactly. Somehow, Miss Andrews, it seems that you have become the one with a reason to want Mr. Corda dead. Me? Miss Impacts was everything to you. And then she died. And you would do anything to find out why she killed herself. Even commit murder? Murder? Oh, automatic snapping of the lock. Nice. Alright, start talking. Give me everything you got. Woo! Healing back up after my blunder of fat fingers. Okay, motive for murder. It's true. I'm a woman who can only live in insecurity. I'm physically small, and I don't really have a lot of self-confidence. I've pushed against all that, though. I've tried to live strongly. I never wanted anyone to find out the truth.
Miss Andrews?
This one thing... It's the one thing I wanted to take with me to the grave. It was my secret, mine and mine alone. I'm sorry. You probably think I'm a worthless human being right now, don't you? Please, Miss Andrews. All I want to know is the truth. After Celeste passed away, I heard that someone had hidden her suicide note. And that someone was Juan Corda. Celeste, without her, I became scared. Everyone seemed like they were out to get me. So you got close to Mr. Corda to recover her suicide note, correct? Looks like that tabloid reported the truth after all. Ironic, isn't it? Well, like they say, where there's smoke, there's fire. And if they purposely added fuel to that fire, they kept the celebrity world burning. But as for the suicide note, I didn't and wouldn't kill anyone for it. It just doesn't suit me, that's all. Well, that's enough for now. I still have work to do, so... I understand. Oh, I have one small favor to ask. My attempted suicide. I'd like for you to keep it a secret.
Miss Andrews?
If people found out about my weakness, I would sooner choose to die than live. Alright, I understand. We'll keep it a secret. Miss Andrews, I guess she's the overthinking type. She probably never says anything without carefully thinking it through first. Thank you for your discretion.
Mr. Nick, can I ask you something?
What is it?
Miss Andrews has been playing with that card in her hand since a little while back.
That card. Yeah, I guess she has. Miss Andrews, what is that card you're holding? Yeah, I'm kind of curious. Wait, probably better to say even a broken clock is right twice a day? What? Okay. Huh? Oh, this. I don't quite know. It just suddenly appeared in my handbag. Did you... What? Okay. What is it? It looks like a seashell. That's what it looks like, doesn't it? I honestly don't remember owning this card. I wonder where I picked it up from. Her not remembering something clearly sounds like it would be a rare occurrence. Well, I must be off. I'll leave Mr. On guard in your capable hands. Why did you have to put, like, quotation marks around capable? I don't like where this is going. Also, are we gonna talk about the missing knife? Like, come on, clearly they took, Mr. On Guard's knife and stabbed it in Mr. Corda. Someone did anyway. Okay. Let's move on. Alright, so we're in the hotel hallway. What is it, Pearls? Do you still want that juice? Well, I think we've gathered about all we can. Phoenix, I think we should gather more. This is concerning. We have one day for this.
What about Mystic Maya? Is she alright?
Oh, Pearls. She looks so worn out by all this. Get her a juice! We haven't gathered juice. Yeah, exactly. What about juice and some cookies? Some snacks? She hasn't slept at all and has been walking all over the place with me today. And hearing some adult things she probably shouldn't hear.
What's wrong, Mr. Nick?
Let's go back to the office for a little while. You're really tired, right?
Oh, no. I'm okay. Really. I'm fine. I really am.
Oh. You don't look fine to me. Get in my pocket. Let's go. There's so much food here. There's gotta be juice somewhere. It's gotta be like a juice machine. You can't tell me that a Grand Hotel doesn't have some form of vending machine or something. Whoops. Like something? Oh my. They only have prune juice. No!
So what now?
Well, we did find one thing out for sure. Miss Andrews has motive.
I mean, this impacts his suicide note?
That's right. She was also the one to discover the victim's body. Clever. Uh-oh. Wait. And it's like $8 a box. Oh no, that's even worse.
The truth seeker.
Yeah, let's fight it, Pearl. Let's go. Hello? Rain Collabs. Why did you say that way, Phoenix? Mr. Attorney. You're not answering a phone. The first line. Maya! Where's Maya? As I promised, I have not gone within a few feet of her this whole time. Which is why I suppose she is absolutely famished. You asshole! What? You're supposed to feed her! So I suggest you win a quick acquittal, my friend. At any cost. Wouldn't you agree? Wait! Maya! Let me hear her! Very well.
Ask my...
Maya? Is that you?
Sis! Ask my sis!
Okay. Maya! Maya! Damn it! He cut me off.
Maya said ask my sis, didn't she?
Sis. What does she mean by... Phoenix. Come on, Phoenix. Sigh. You're a helpless one. Sorry? Ah! Oh my goodness. Bro, this is a hostage taking 101. Feed your hostages. Mia! I have a message from Maya, so come, ask me anything you want about her. Okay? Maya's situation. How's Maya? She's safe, for now. That kidnapper is one to keep his word, it seems. I'm glad to hear she's safe, but Mia, how did you know? As soon as she was locked up, Maya called for me. I read the note she left. Then I gathered as much information about her surroundings as I could. I didn't know you could use spirit channeling like that. Pretty smart of her. Oh, hi, Diablo Grapes. How's it going? Oh, and also... Hope you're doing well. Gonna be lurking in AFK a lot today, but I'll catch it on YouTube later at least. Alrighty, thank you so much for lurking, and well, planning on watching it later. Wait, hi Mia. We'll just pretend this is normal. That's true. Kidnapper. The kidnapper, what's he like? I don't know. Apparently, Maya went to answer a phone call at the hotel and was drugged there. And? She didn't see the face of her attacker. Ugh. Maya is locked up in a very dark place right now. I'll tell you everything I heard when I was with her. When you were with her? Okay. Let's hear it. Date, time, location, unknown. What do we got? There's a card! There's a card on the floor!
No, I'm starving. I could really go for some apple pie. I mean, at a time like this, sweets are the only way to go. I have to stay positive. He promised he wasn't going to kill me. I'm not going to die. Sis, I wonder if you're with Nick right now.
Card! Card! What's this? Oh! It's a show card! Oh no, that's not good. That implicates Miss Andrews. Huh?
Huh? Someone dropped a card here? It kind of looks like a business card. But there's no name on it.
Weird. What does this mean?
It's a picture of a seashell, I think. What a strange card.
Okay, what else we got?
There's all sorts of things piled up here. But it's too dark to see.
I mean, I can see there's a pretty bright light over there.
What's this? It feels like there's a lot of glass bottles here. And these... they feel like barrels. I'll pass. Too bad I'm really hungry and not really thirsty.
Okay.
Rat! It's locked. But this door's lock seems easy enough to open. On TV, the hero always uses a plastic card or stuff, like, or a stiff piece of cardboard.
Oh! Card? Like the one on the ground?
Then click! They magically open the door. I wonder if there's a card like that around here I could use. Ah! That's it! This shell card! If I use this, maybe I can get the door open. This might be my key out of here. I had a feeling this card might be useful. I'm such a genius.
Well, everyone lockpicking lawyer.
Alright, now, if you'll excuse me, Mr. Kidnapper.
It worked? Holy cow.
I did it. Okay, now I'm getting the heck out of here. I shouldn't keep Nick waiting or worried.
Okay. I have a bad feeling about this. To be continued? Wait, what? What? You can't just cut it off here! What happens when she opens the door? I know we'll find out, but like, come on. The worst timing. Oh, we're not gonna find out till later? Okay, so it's the next day, 9:47 a.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. Oh, hi! Adrian did that? Or did it? That's what it looks like. Dude, no way! That woman couldn't do anything like that. In court today, there will be a mountain of evidence that will implicate you. A mountain of evidence? You know, like a big pile of evidence. Like a lot of evidence. I'm certain there is someone out there trying very hard to pin this whole thing on you. Please, Mr. Lawyer. Dude, like I said yesterday, I'm refreshing like a spring breeze, alright? What is that supposed to mean? I can't let any sort of scandal ruin that. I understand. Oh. She has to dramatically burst into court, obviously. I hope she does. What if the kidnapper is standing, like, right out the door? That's what I'm scared of right now. Well, it's almost time. Oh, hi. Hi, Mia. Mia! We must get a complete acquittal today. I know. But I can't focus on Maya's situation right now. Or Pearl's either. No matter what, I have to focus on winning this case by the end of the day. Indeed. Well, let's get going. Uh-oh. It's him! This is right. Good morning. This is it, Mr. Attorney. The day of the trial. Maya, she's unharmed, right? Well, when I checked on her earlier this morning, she seemed a bit, how shall we say, tired. What'd you do? Wait, we should really probably get Pearl a uniform with a bit of surplus material in the chest region. Yeah, perhaps. Don't worry, people don't die that easily. What did you do? Did you knock her out? Besides, what you really should be concentrating on is winning today's trial. Also, my alarm, so I'm gonna have to pause for a second. Don't tell me she got out and got bonked on the head. Okay. I'll be back in a few minutes, and I guess we'll find out after a quick break. See you in a bit. Alrighty, I am back and ready to go. So let's get into it. Okay, positioning chair slightly. There we go. Alright. Oh yeah, Kidnapper. We're talking to Kidnapper. Ow. Thank you for the welcome back, plushie. Alright. Okay, back in. Oops. Okay. Urgh. For my sake as well as yours, you must win today's trial. For your sake? What stake do you have in this? Which is why I sent you a little present this morning. Present? What in the world would you want to give me? You'll figure it out once the trial starts, and even if you don't like my gift, I expect you to generously accept it and win the day's contest if you please. What? Wait! The kidnapper sent me a present. Mr. Lawyer Dude? Who's that? Oh, you have no idea. No one. It has nothing to do with you, so forget you heard anything. Dude, did your nose just get longer? Wait, have you watched Pinocchio before? Okay, so it's 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 3. Got it. Court is now in session for the trial of Matt on guard. Are the prosecution and defense ready? Defense is ready, Your Honor. This is interesting. Oh, what did you do? I say, Mr. Wright, what happened to Miss Von Karma? Why are you looking at me like I would know? I don't know, Your Honor. Why are you getting mad at me? Your Honor. Please be quiet, bailiff. Court is in session. If you must tell me something, please keep it brief. Now then, what is it? Prosecutor. Prosecutor Von Karma has... This morning, Miss Von Karma was shot by an unknown gunman! I don't know how I feel about this. Oh, jeez. Okay. Is that the gift? What? Shot? Somehow, I think this is the present the man was talking about. His present? Miss Von Karma is one of the top prosecutors in the country at the moment. If she were to disappear, it would be to your advantage. This is totally insane! Sounds like we need an understudy prosecutor. I wonder who's free. Oh no. Edgeworth, no! He's not a prosecutor though anymore. He quit. Miss Von Karma, is she alright? I don't have the answer. She's alive. Is this Sedgeworth? She's alive and in stable condition. That's good. Phew. You're... I thought he'd show up. I knew! Edgeworth! Your Honor. Due to the circumstances, Miss Franziska Von Karma cannot appear in court today. I, Miles Edgeworth, will be taking her place. The prosecution is ready. Naturally. Miles! I am very happy and sad at the same time. Miss Von Karma was shot in her right shoulder and is currently undergoing surgery. Luckily, I have looked this case over and am familiar with the details. The prosecution seeks to prevent the guilt of Mr. Mad on guard. Wait, what? The court acknowledges the prosecution. Right. I finally found the answer I was struggling for on my long journey this past year. Tisk, tisk, tisk. By the time this case comes to an end, you too will know the answer. This is weird. Ha, left shoulder. Just like Manfred. Yeah. Now they can be matching! Now then, the prosecution would like to call its first witness. Please bring Detective Gumshoe to the witness stand. Have you been abused, Detective Gumshoe? By a Miss Franziska Von Karma? Witness, your name and occupation. My name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm a detective down at the precinct for now. For now! For now. After this trial's over, I'm supposed to turn in my badge, sir. Detective Gumshoe? The prosecution has no need for a depressed witness. Lift your head up and face forward like a proud officer, Detective Dick Gumshoe. Yes, sir! Now, let's have your testimony. You sure you're ready? Starting the prosecution from the witness stand, maybe you've been away too long. You haven't still had your... If we want to explore the various facets of this case, we must start with that. Get ready, Phoenix. This is going to be one very rough fight. Yeah. It would have to be with Edgeworth as my opponent. The answer he was struggling for interesting. Show me this answer you finally found, Edgeworth. Okay, bare facts of the case. This murder happened after the Heroes of Heroes award ceremony, sir. The victim, Juan Corda, was found dead in his hotel room. After looking into the case, to the cause of death, we believe he was definitely murdered, sir. At first, we thought there was something suspicious about the empty guitar case. However, we later found out that the guitar case had nothing to do with the murder. Okay. Got it. After the award ceremony ended, the victim was alone in his room. Yes, sir. Both the victim and the defendant went alone to their rooms, sir. I see. Miss Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Oh. Hi, Mustang. I hope I said that right. Thank you so much for the follow. Bare facts of the case. Okay. There has to be a contradiction somewhere. This murder happened... Okay. Press? I mean, I think that's correct. I don't see any issue with it. Would you please give us a brief timeline of what happened after the ceremony? Okay, pal. Shoot, I clicked too fast. It ended around 8 p.m. and then there was a short break. A special post-ceremony show was supposed to start in the lobby 30 minutes later. And that's when the victim's body was found, correct? Which is to say, the murder occurred during the 30-minute break period. Please continue with testimony, detective. 30 minutes. Got it. The victim, Juan Corda, was found dead in his hotel room. Okay. The person who discovered the victim's body was Andrea Andrews, correct? Yeah. Who's this Andrea Andrews you're talking about? She's the defendant, Matt Ungard's manager. She's a really pretty lady, sir. Oh. So she's a pretty lady. Why isn't she in court in the courtroom now? I wonder if she will grace us with a breath. Oh my god, I was joking. Judge. When the post-ceremony show was about to start, she went to get Mr. Ungard. After visiting his room, she went next to the victim's room to get him for the show, sir. But it had nothing to do with him, though. I see, and that's when she found the victim's body. Thanks, Judge. Real professional. Okay. After looking into the cause of death, we believe he was definitely murdered. Okay. Could be because there was a knife sticking out of him. The cause of death, wasn't it because Mr. Corda was stabbed in the chest? Only a careless amateur would believe something so brainless as that, pal. Oh, wow! What do you mean? Take a good hard look at the crime photo. Now, a real pro's attention would be drawn there. To this, bandana? Oh, banana? His bandana, sir. That's the thing wrapped tightly around his neck, sir. Ah, yes. Yes, I see. His banana-scented bandana. Then what about the knife? Oh, so he was choked to death. Okay, I'm sorry. I thought that was a stab. It seems to have been stuck in the victim's chest on purpose after his death. We have a crafty murderer on our hands here. Autopsy report added to the court record. Weird. So, hello. I hope I say this right. Drago? Please correct me if I'm wrong. And welcome. Love this case. Nice. Okay, at first we thought there was something suspicious about the empty guitar case. Okay. Go on. And why did you think that? Because it was empty, pal. The Jammin' Ninja doesn't go anywhere without his bright red guitar. And we couldn't find it anywhere at the scene of the crime. Oh, then how about this theory? You really shouldn't. A fan really wanted the guitar and did the crime to get it. How's that? We thought of that too. But the only fingerprints on the guitar case were the victim's. So he forgot his guitar or something happened to it, but the victim took the guitar out. Only the victims, huh? I see. So much for my theory then. Okay, guitar case updated in the court record. Got it. However, we later found out that there was... Okay, it had nothing to do with the murder. Oh, that was the last thing. Okay. Okay. Oh, that was the guitar. He said nothing to do with the murder. What do you mean by that? What convinced you it had nothing to do with the case? The guitar wasn't at the Gatewater Hotel that night. Well then, where was it? Bright red guitar was actually found at the TV studio. The victim, Juan Corda, had apparently only taken the case with him, sir. What do you mean he forgot to put the guitar inside the case? Yes, sir. Even when he was on stage for the ceremony, he didn't have his guitar. That guitar case was empty even before he got to the hotel. Yeah, that's right. So it really had nothing to do with the case after all. I believe that is enough. First, the victim was choked to death with his bandana. Then, after the victim was dead, the killer deliberately stabbed him with a knife. Which brings me to my next point. Why then did the police arrest Matt on guard? Because there was reason enough to suspect him. Here it comes. Looks like Edgeworth's back in full swing. Okay, well first, Matt on guard had the card in his pants, or in his outfit. It was attached to it. And the knife, I have no doubt in my mind, had leftover steak juices on it, and Matt's fingerprints. Because his knife is missing from his hotel suite, or room. Very well, Detective Gumshoe. Please testify about this matter. Yes, sir. But why the juice, though? The juice confuses me. Why arrest on guard? Matt on guard and Juan Corda were huge rivals with each other. They each thought the other guy was in his way. That's motive enough in my book. As for evidence, there's a Jammin' Ninja's button. It was ripped off the Jammin' costume and was found in Mr. On Guard's hakama. The defendant's fingerprints were also all over the knife. The defendant brought the knife... The defendant brought the knife for the crime, which makes this a premeditated murder. I mean, it was his dinner implement. Oh boy. So the defendant's fingerprints were found on the knife used in the stabbing. It was sort of sticky on the handle, so the fingerprints came out pretty clearly, sir. Knife added to court record. And there's this button. It was found in the defendant's clothes, was it? And is this button also covered in blood? Yes, and we know that the blood on it is the victim's blood, sir. What? Jammin' Ninja's button added to the court record. All of this points very clearly to the defendant, doesn't it? Yes, it most certainly does, Your Honor. Not helping, Edgeworth. Ready to give in yet, right? Huh. I find the hole in your argument. I'll find the hole in your argument somehow. You can press as hard as you'd like. Just hurry up with your usual pointless questions. Oh, hold on. Gotta fire a shot. Fire. There we go. My apologies. Alright, back to it. Okay. Okay. Why arrest? Okay, so they're rivals. But in terms of popularity, Mr. On Guard won, did he not? Yeah. But you know, what's ironic, pal? Juan Corda was always one step behind Mr. On Guard and everything. This year, it seemed like he'd finally caught up, ready for the big final showdown. But Mr. Corda lost the Grand Prix in the end. This is too bad. He must have been pretty downhearted after losing. Okay. So this is motive. You believe this to be motive. Wait, just 1 second here. Mr. Agard was beating Mr. Corda in the popularity polls. Well, yeah, I guess, but... Which means that in the defendant's eyes, the victim was not a rival at all. Which means he had no motive to kill at all. Yes, I quite agree. Well, detective? It's not... Well, I guess if you put it that way, then yeah, the defendant would have had no motive. Yeah! Wait, what? Detective, I'm beginning to see why you were fired. That's right! Stop! No, not you too, Mr. Edgeworth, sir. That's... I look forward to your pension negotiations. No! Please. No. No! Now, detective. Let's continue with the testimony. No. Not my poor pension. Dude. No! Detective. If you value your money, I suggest you proceed. Yes, sir. We can talk about my pension later, sir. What about what I was saying? Hello? Anyone? Oh, dear. Okay. It's for the evidence, button. Do you have any proof that the button belonged to the victim? Huh? What do you mean, pal? There's blood on it, Phoenix. Oh, let me put it this way. I'm asking you if you have any evidence to back up your claim that this button was ripped off the Jammin' Ninja's costume. Huh? But can't you tell just by looking at it? Objection, Gumshoe hasn't been fired yet. He just has to be fired at the end of this trial. Oh no. And the victim's blood is on it. Anyone could have smeared the blood on there afterward. What? Mr. Edgeworth, help me, sir. Alright. I knew it had to be this piece of evidence. Now to reel this one in. Thread. Huh? The button was attached to the costume by thread, obviously. And that thread snapped when the button was torn off. If you match up the ends of the thread on the costume with the thread on the button, it's a perfect match. Ah, no. Oh, and welcome back! Wait, Pearl? I was forced to have lunch with my coworkers. Oh, well, I hope you had a good lunch. Yeah, that's it. They're a perfect match, pal. Ugh. That's Edgeworth for you. Never misses a beat. I mean, it's good to confirm this, you know, make sure it was the button. Okay, Briff off of the ninja costume was found in Mr. Enguarde's Hakama. Got it. When was this button found? I was an hour behind, and I saw Pearl. Oh, I see. Pretty soon after the body was found, we rounded up everyone who knew Mr. Corda. And then we did a search on them all. That's when we found the button. So it was almost immediately after the murder. The police didn't have the free time to lollygag and play tricks, unlike some people. Hey, what is he trying to say about me here? Fingerprints all over the knife. Got it. How were the fingerprints arranged on the knife? In a fashion for someone cutting steak? Wait, he's trying to slander you. Huh? What do you mean, pal? By examining the fingerprints, you can determine how the defendant held the knife. For example, did he hold it normally or overhand? Oh, is that what you mean, pal? Is that what you meant? Well, we didn't actually think of that. I can't believe the bumbling of this department. Hopeless. Were you paying attention to the testimony? Right. The defendant's fingerprints were all over the knife. There's no way to determine how the knife was held at the moment of the murder. So is the defendant the owner of this knife then? No, he's not. In fact, the owner of this knife. Defendant brought the knife for the crime, which makes this premeditated murder. No, he ate dinner! It's the hotel knife! Wow, it's not Kaiba? Yes, Kaiba was shot in the right shoulder. Oops, sorry, I hit the mic. The kidnapper shot her for us, and Edgeworth took her position. So, sorry, Pegasus. But I liked Kaiba. Aw. What? Yes, she was shot. Defendant brought the knife for the crime, which makes it premeditated. No, not Kaiba. Kaiba's okay. It's just a shoulder. She's getting surgery. She'll probably be fine. There's no way this was a premeditated murder, even if he brought the knife. Sorry, pal. This isn't some pocket knife. It doesn't fold, so it's not great for walking around with either. Well, this is not good. If the prosecution proved it was a premeditated murder, we're done for. Phoenix. Yes? There's something very interesting about what the detective said just now. Think carefully before it's too late. A button covered in the victim's blood and a knife with Enguarde's fingerprints. Be careful. If the judge were more rash, he would have already pounded his gavel in closing. We're still in a world of trouble. Well, before any battle, you must find your enemy's weakness. So let's find the weakness in this testimony, no matter how small it may be, okay, Phoenix? Okay, so we're starting over. Let's think about this. Okay, so button ripped from costume is covered in blood, found in pants, bears victim's blood, in the grip. Wait, in the grip, grave water? AK water is engraved. Okay, can I bring that up? Or do I have to bring up the fact that he was strangled with a scarf first? Okay. Can I present this first? Please work. Read the name on the knife. Wait a second. What? So the basis of your argument is that this was a premeditated murder is simply that my client brought a knife beforehand. That's right, pal. The defendant did not buy this knife. Oh, thank goodness. Huh? Take a good look at the handle of this knife, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Huh? It has a Gatewater seal set into the handle. Gatewater? I think I heard that name somewhere before. It's the name of the hotel! It's the name of... Oh my god. The hotel. The Gatewater Hotel. Oh. The murder knife was actually property of the hotel. Which means this murder was not premeditated. Yes, that is very true. This is a very big... What is it, Mr. Edgeworth? I'm sorry, but the defense is simply too careless. What do you mean? What? Tisk, tisk, tisk. I think whether the crime was premeditated or not has already been determined. How so? I admit this knife is hotel property. There is no one currently on the police force that is dumb enough not to realize this, except for Gumshoe. But I didn't know. Oh. The question is, where did this knife come from? Why, that's obvious. It came from the victim, Mr. Corda's room. Sorry, Your Honor, but that is incorrect. He didn't order room service? Oh no, he did, but his knife was there. So if Kaiba had a whip, Pegasus has a sword? Maybe? The victim ate a last meal before he was murdered. With that being the case, I would like to draw the court's attention to what is on top of the table. You take a picture of the room? There's a knife and a fork on the table! Then, where in the world did this knife come from? If it pleases the court, I'd like for us to recall the room of the defendant, Mr. Matt on guard. Oh, thank goodness someone's gonna bring this up. This was killing me. Especially what was on top of his table. Yep, 2 plates, 2 forks, 1 knife. Is there something missing? Perhaps it is a single knife. Yeah? We investigated the leftover dishes for fingerprints, and while we were investigating, we came to the conclusion that Mr. Matt on guard's knife was missing. Ugh. Mr. On guard had gone to the victim's room with the knife he had used during dinner. Why would he carry a knife on a visit? To kill, of course. And with that, I believe the prosecution has proven this was premeditated murder. Well, it was premeditated, but he didn't do it. Someone took over the knife. Amazing. Mr. Edgeworth, absolutely brilliant. A brilliantly clear deduction. Seems like Edgeworth had this plan from the very beginning. This must be one of those traps that I just walked headlong into. A murder weapon with fingerprints and a button from the victim's costume. There's quite a sizable amount of evidence here. I could safely say that any further deliberation is a waste of your Honor's time. Although, I wouldn't mind if the defense were to present evidence not yet shown to the court. Evidence not yet shown? He means evidence that the court hasn't seen yet. In other words, new evidence. What does the defense have to say about this, Mr. Wright? Well, Phoenix. The judge is favoring the prosecution right now. If we answer with something wrong here, the gavel of his will be ringing out the sound of our defeat. Mr. Wright, do you have, hold on. Hold on. I'm scared. Yeah, Edgeworth's actually shot, wait, Franny just because he thought she would screw up. Wait, what? Oh, Francesca? He was the one who did it? Okay, Miss Wright, do you have something important and necessary to present to this court? Okay, so I feel like the guitar case was brought up, but there is something important about the guitar case. Inside the room, it has water on it on the outside, but it wouldn't make sense for it to have that water if it was closed or if it was open. And it was open, and only Juan Corda's fingerprints was on it. And there was a scuffle with, like, the flower vase knocked over, which could be the water explanation, but the random juice. There's one piece of evidence that catches my attention. Something that this court... Oh, dang it, I clicked it. Mr. Wright, I will say this one more time. I do not feel this trial needs to continue at all. However, I'm giving you one chance. And only one. What the judge is saying, right, is don't try pulling one of your usual bluffs here. If I mess this up, it's curtain for all of us. Oh my god! It's never been that hardcore before. Okay. You may now present one and only one piece of evidence. Now then, what is this important evidence that you must show the court? Okay. Gotta breathe. It's my badge, sir. Nickel Samurai, glossy photo, no. The post-ceremony stage. I don't think that's gonna help. Lotta's camera, the magazine article, hotel guide map, guitar case. There's some water only on the top of the lid. Yeah, that was weird. I feel like it's the drink. Wine glass found next to the victim. It's filled with tomato juice. No sign it's been drunk. Okay. You just yelled in my ear and I jumped about. Oh no, I'm sorry. People around me are looking at me. Oh no, I'm sorry. Crime photo. Okay. Yeah, it's all probably gonna come in later. The things I go through to watch your streams. Oh no, I'm sorry. Well, the bar is all red. Yeah, if I screw this up, I'm dead. Oh, and, hi, Dutch victim. I hope I said that right. Welcome. Yeah, Ace Attorney Park, yeah. My badge, which is, which I'll still have at the end of the day, unlike someone. Perfect evidence to present. Okay. I feel like the correct things to present are either the wine glass or the crime scene photo itself. But it pertains to the wine glass just being on, like, what was it? Armoire? Nightstand? Whatever that table was, and everything else was knocked off. Okay. Please work. Oh man, I just had a thought. What? Oh no. What kind of thought? This is a wine glass, is it not? Please look at the photo of the crime scene one more time. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. So it feels like before the murder, maybe Juan Corda knocked stuff off. It landed on his guitar case. He opened up his guitar case, maybe, and then got a drink, but didn't drink it? I don't know. It feels like this happened before the murder. The scene is a mess because of the victim's struggle against his assailant. The vase was broken. His makeup is all over the floor. Those were all things that were at one point sitting on top of the dresser. Well, yes, I see your point. However, this glass that is sitting on the top of the dresser is mysteriously untouched. The only thing that has not fallen over, along with everything else, is this wine glass. This piece of evidence is more than strange enough to warrant further consideration. Yeah, an Ace Attorney game where you can also tamper with the witness and/or evidence to make the game easier. So long as you don't overdo it and dig yourself into a hole. That said, the more you tamper, the worse your ending. That would be interesting. Are we gonna play as like you know, a prosecutor or like someone related to Manfred von Karma, either a defendant or a prosecutor, with tampering with evidence? But that would definitely be interesting. Yes, guys, this is good. Yes. Well, what do you all have to say? Well, yes, it is a little peculiar. Yes, isn't it? I thought it was. You can stop looking at me with those puppy dog eyes of yours now. Mr. Edgeworth? What is it, Your Honor? Your opinion. Is this your first playthrough? Yes, it's my first playthrough. You don't need my opinion. So I have no idea what I'm doing. Because there is no special meaning to that glass. Oh, for crying out loud. What? Please. Oh no. Did I screw up? It's safe to say that the glass was set there after the crime took place. By the person who discovered the body, or Adrian Andrews, for example. She could have easily been so shocked that she set the glass down without thinking. That does sound very plausible, Miss Wright. Could Miss Andrews really have set the glass down without thinking? Oh, I don't know. I feel like that's a no. Awesome, you're gonna love the next case then. Nice. There's no way. I'll go with that. Always contradict. If I appear weak here, the trial is over. I can look for my proof later. For now, I should trust my instinct and point with certainty. They just might fall for it. If you're thought-provoking enough. Oh dear. That's not gonna work. The defense would like to challenge the prosecution's theory. We would like to see something that proves that it was Miss Andrews who set the cup on the table. You've turned the situation on its head yet again, as usual. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have any proof to back up your claim? There's no way he has any. He's just bluffing. Unlike Mr. Wright, I never say anything unless I have the evidence to support it. What? Oh no. You're not thinking hard enough today, right? No. Do you think this wine glass escaped my notice? Then Of course, it has been thoroughly inspected for fingerprints. Nah! Oh no. Fingerprints. There were only one set of fingerprints left on this wine glass. Only one? Well, whose were they? They were not the victims nor the defendants. Rather, they were one of oh my god, Adrian Andrews. What? That is why I said that the person who discovered the body had left it there. Are we done here, Miss Wright? I can't believe I fell into another trap. Miss Andrews was probably holding the glass when she went to see Mr. Corda. Or she was hanging out. He offered her a glass to drink. She put it down and stabbed him. Choked him. Okay. But upon seeing his dead body, she was stunned and set the glass down on the dresser. What you just said makes a lot of sense. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Now do you see, Wright? You can't change any part of my scenario, as it explains everything all too well. I've thought long and hard this past year about what it means to be a prosecutor. And from here on out, I will show you the answer I have come to discover. Wait a second, Mr. Edgeworth. I think the prosecution has provided enough evidence for me to enter my verdict. No. Unfortunately, I cannot allow you to pass judgment yet. The prosecution has yet another witness we would like the court to hear from. Another witness? Yes, bailiff. Please bring in the next witness. What in the world is Mr. Edgeworth thinking? He's giving us an opportunity! Please say it's true. Oh, God, no. Anybody else. You could have found anybody else. Now then, witness, please state your name and occupation. Witness, your name and occupation, please. Yeah. Oh, gotcha. I wonder what happened to that calm composure he had earlier. Oh, Edgy boy, it's been what, a year since we last met, hasn't it? You should be more happy to see me. I saw the report with her testimony, but who knew that under that helmet, it was the Wicked Witch of the witness stand. I tell you, this time I know that what I'm supposed to do. So today, I'm gonna tell you anything and everything. Even things I don't have anything to do with that terrible crime. Miss Witness? That terrible crime is all this court needs to know. Please stop. Oof. Sheesh. I'm talking to my dear Edgy Widgy right now. Don't interrupt us, Gramps. Yes, madam. No, please, by all means, interrupt her. Please. Anyway, witness, your testimony, please. It's true what they said, that youth are hot-headed nowadays. Not that I mind at all, Edgy. Now then, what should I start with? The witness on security detail at the hotel on the night of the murder. This is correct, Miss Oldbag? It was a great job being able to see my dearie, Juan. It was almost too much for my little heart to handle. You mean you were a fan of the victim? Look, everyone is crazy over that on guard, saying he's cute in a fresh way or something. But not me. I wouldn't say anything so silly. After all, I have no interest in a little kid like him. I'm only interested in a real man. Juan Corda. But those two were the same age. Anyway, as I was saying, I was pacing in front of his room that night. Very well. Please tell the court what you witnessed the night of the murder.
Leave it to me, Edgy Poo.
Oh god, stop. I want to see this. Ah! Oh my goodness. Wait. Oh, sorry. Rereading some stuff. What you witnessed. Anyway, after the ceremony, I went to pace around in the hallway in front of his room. There was something I was interested in finding out, you know? Well, since I was on the job, I made sure to keep a good eye out the whole time. That's when someone showed up. It was a man coming out of poor Juan's room. It was on guard. Man on guard. He was trying to sneak his way out of Juan's room. Okay. In costume? Not in costume? So, Mr. On guard came out of the victim's room. See? It has to be him. He's a murderer. Okay. I see. Well, Miss Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Okay. Okay, anyway, after the ceremony, I went to pace around in the hallway. Got it. Miss Oldbag, what was your, post on that, or what was your post on that night? The lobby. I was supposed to help set up the stage for that trifling show. But I refused to help. I'll have you know. It was for that, steel-headed samurai's show. Ha! I even took out a few of my nails? What? Maybe it was a good thing this show didn't go on. Besides, that manager with that glasses seemed to be working hard at it without me. So I thought I'd take a break and spread my wings a little. Must I cross-examine? I would prefer to exercise the demon. That's when you went to hang around the victim's door? Alright. What were you interested in finding? Was it your autograph? Something you were interested in? And just what was that? It's not some little thing I could just go around telling everyone, you know? It's top secret between me and Juan. Oh, and Edgipoo, of course. Mr. Edgeworth, what is the thing she was interested in? I have no idea. I despise gossip, Your Honor. Gossip? But should it prove relevant, we can always have it appended into her testimony later. It looks like we shouldn't force it right now. And did the witness stay in the vicinity of the victim's door the entire time? Wait, oh, never mind. I thought this was an earlier mission? That means you've already passed Manfred? You mean, the Von Karma? Like, what's her name? Francisca Von Karma? Because we've had her as a prosecutor the whole time. Von Karma? Yeah, Manny's locked up. Yeah. Wait, whoa, Granny calling Edgeworth Edgepoo, yep. Franny's just been shot, yep. Okay, well, since I was on the job, I made sure to keep a good eye out the whole time. Oh? Then, would you tell us the number of people who went in and out of the Mr. Corridor's room? I have no idea. I wasn't born so I could count things for those who didn't pay attention in class. That's why, ever since I turned 20, I quit keeping track of how old I really am. Yes, well, that would explain why your age was not included in the report. In any case, the witness then saw someone correct. Okay. A man coming out of his room. Oh, she doesn't want to see reality. Oh. Who in the world was that? I'm not allowed to say. It's sort of information that has to be carefully guarded from the masses, Sonny. The man that came out of Juan Corda's room, he was... Yes? He was... Ah, I'm too scared. I can't say his name out loud. What? Oh, what? I wouldn't give to have Francisca's whip right now. Well, I guess I can tell you since he's such a bad boy anyway. What the heck? We can all see Granny's 86. Okay. Go on. The wrinkles on her cheeks are forming her age. That's true. Oh, and hi, is it Social Bloke? Hope I said your name right. Welcome. You saw my client. Are you sure about that? Yesy. What? Really? Annoying brat. When I say I saw someone, I saw that person. Why do I get this sense of deja vu? Maybe to avoid a repeat of last year, I should delve into this a bit further. The person's face, what the person was carrying, the person's clothes. I mean... What was the person carrying? What was the man you saw carrying? In which hand? His right or left? Both! Now this is a real mess. I mean, I can't be expected to answer such a vague question. Indeed, please be more specific with your question, Miss Wright. Sorry. What was the man you saw carrying in his right hand? Love this game, it's so absurd. He wasn't carrying anything in that hand. What was he carrying in his left hand? Then how about his left? Empty. Well, this whole thing was, has been a whole lot of nothing. So, Mr. Wright, was this testimony just now important or relevant in any way? Okay, let's think about this. Absolutely. Wait, absolutely as in this was important, or absolutely this is an amazing game? Yes to both. Okay. So let's think about this. So if he went over with a knife in his hand, stabbed it into his chest, choked him, and then walked out, got a button stuck to his pants, I think it would be important that he was carrying nothing. The game. I see. It was important? I don't know. Of course it was important, Your Honor. Oh, come on. Then perhaps you would like to point out what part of that testimony was important. You don't really have to put it in that way to get me to say, Mr. Wright, there is something much more valuable than a person's pride, and that is time. Please don't waste this court's precious time with your worthless questions. Yes, Your Honor, I think I just wasted his good favor. She may not remember things, or be mistaken here and there, but I don't think she's lying. That's bad for us, really bad. But that's how the human mind is. It also has the tendency to jump off topic. She strayed onto a few interesting side topics this time, hasn't she? That's what makes her a sweet old lady, right? You can drop the sweet part. That's because you're not the one who has to question her. Wait, Colonel Mustard in the dining room with this candelabra. Is it? Gonna have to duck early due to work stuff. Oh, see you later. Thanks for coming. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Alright. After the ceremony, okay. Let's try that again. Press. Ask more questions. Let's waste more time. Okay. So we already did this. Speed through it. Okay. Persons. Oh, okay. So that is my alarm, so I'll be taking a real quick break. And then afterwards, we'll ask her some more questions and see if it turns up anything, or if she's just gonna keep going off topic. Alright, be back in a few minutes. Hello, I'm back. Ready to continue? Okay, so let's get into this. So, we were talking to Miss Olbag about who she saw. She believes it to be our client. So we already asked about what the person was carrying, so now let's see, what can we ask? Face? Clothes? Let's try face. Please tell the court about the man's face in more detail. Excuse me. You don't need me to tell you about his face. That soft, gentle look in his eyes and his effeminate lips? Did I say that right? His right eye covered by his sticky hair. Or silky hair. God, I can't read. His sparkling, shiny teeth. His teeth were shining? Well, he's shining all around in this week's pinup poster. Dear, you have a pinup poster? Okay. This week's pinup? What do you... I mean, I don't care about how he looks in this week's issue. Please stay with what you saw that night. What? On Guard's face is the same no matter where it is, you know? You whippersnapper? Wait, you're talking about On Guard? So, Mr. Wright, was this testimony just now important or relevant in any way? I think she's just diverged off the topic. Just looking at Olbeck's face pisses me off. I second that. It was not important. I guess it really wasn't that important after all. Okay, do you have time? Okay, you've wasted 3 minutes of this woman's youth. That's more valuable than gold to me. Why do I suddenly feel old in the presence of her childish whining? Okay, she may not remember things or be mistaken here and there, but I don't think she's lying. Okay, we did this earlier. Okay, so she goes off topic onto a few interesting side topics this time, hasn't she? Okay. So weird that she thought that Man on Guard looks good. I thought she didn't like him. Sounds like she has a crush. Okay. Anyway, after the ceremony, I went to pace around the hallway. Okay, we want to go back to the last one again. Whoops. Okay, hold on. I gotta be careful too fast. Okay. Let's try the last thing. So my client, are you sure about that? Okay, so we did this earlier. Okay. What was the person's clothes? Please tell the court about the man's clothes in more detail. What a troublesome man you are. Really, as if something like that matters. But it does! Now, was it... Oh yes, it was that thing. That thing? A gaudy thing he's always wearing. That racy jacket. He was not in his outfit! Okay! Yeah, he was wearing, he was wearing that at the detention center, too. That thing's meant for nothing but seducing women out of their pantaloons. Man. Right. So, Mr. Wright, was this testimony just now important? Yes. 100%. It was very important. Of course it was important, Your Honor. Don't you interrupt me, sir. Then perhaps you would like to point out what part of that testimony was important. Don't you see it, Edgeworth? Your Honor, I request that the witness... I request what the witness said about the jacket to be appended to her testimony. Okay, see where... Oh, dang it. I'm so fast with my fingers. Oh well. I don't like a badmouth. I don't like to badmouth anyone without reason, but if I must. Okay. He's wearing this flashy racing jacket. Honestly, all just for show. Okay. Which means he wasn't wearing the pants. Are you sure the defendant was wearing a racing jacket? What do you think? It's not like I'd seen him in anything other than that horrible thing. I'm sure he was wearing it. She is so sure of herself that it's to the point of self-absorption. She may not remember things or be mistaken here or there, but I don't think she's lying. Okay. That's bad for us. Really bad. But that's how the human mind is. It also has a tendency to jump off topic. She strayed onto a few interesting side topics this time, hasn't she? But that's what makes her a sweet old lady, right? Okay, it's a repeat from before. Got it. Okay, so last statement. Was wearing his flashy jacket. So, button? Could I bring up the button? Please, Phoenix, I swear. Miss Oldbag. What? Don't say my name for no reason. Oh god, yes. You're getting it. Do you know what this is? It's button number 2 on the Jammin' Ninja's costume. How do you know that? Now I know she's an obsessed fan. She'd identified it in a single glance. Give it here. Give it here. If you don't give it to me, I'll punish you with this. Ridiculous. Wow, she really is a diehard fan to want a button covered in blood. This button was covered on Mr. On Guard's body during a full body search. See? See? This button proves beyond a shadow of a doubt it was that rascal on guard. It was caught up in the pleats of his nickel samurai hakama pants. See? See? And on guard is nickel samurai. Witness. Now, it may just be me, and I do have an active imagination. But just now, didn't you say that the defendant, man on guard, was wearing his usual racing jacket? I'm so sorry. Sorry that you judge people based on what they wear. If I wear the trendiest dress, then maybe you'd think I was the most outrageous. But instead I have to put up with wearing this ridiculous-looking outfit. You agree? You'd agree this outfit is hideous, right? I've got a tape recorder stuck to my chest. Let me tell you, it's heavy. So heavy. I wish I could have switched it to CDs ages ago. If I keep dreaming for all those kids out there, I work hard with a smile on my face. Don't you understand? Now, take a look at this in the mirror. Your clothes are about as interesting as a documentary on churning. You should take to pretend from... Please speak slower. Now hold your tongue still there for a second. So what you saw in actuality was not Mr. On Guard, the man, but Mr. On Guard, the nickel samurai? But when you think about it... What? Wait, why are you talking so fast? I don't have a choice. She's going so fast. They're really one and the same anyway. Miss Oldbag, this is a very important point we're talking about. Edgy poo? Do you think so too? Well, it might be something worth considering. Just say it's important and agree with me for a change. Goodness. Witness, think carefully and try to remember as much as you can before you testify. Alright, if you insist. Right. I should be the one sighing, not you. Okay, who I saw. On guard. On guard, yes, now I remember. The nickel samurai, that's right, it was the nickel samurai that I saw. Yes, it has been convenient for him to wear his costume during the murder. It would have been convenient for him to wear his costume during the murder. He had to go to that post-ceremony stage show right after the crime, you know? So he must have worn the nickel samurai costume when he was stabbing poor Juan. Okay. I knew it. I knew you'd say he was inside that costume. What? What do you think? There could have been someone else inside that costume? Don't be a bad little boy. Thinking such rude things. But the possibility does exist. Ha, youngins today. I told you. There is no way it was anyone else. How do you know that? Because I said so. What I say is the truth. Because you're older? At least she's just as delightful a witness as she was a year ago. Miss Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Oh dear. Who I saw. Okay, so your shirt's on guard. Could you please get on with your testimony? Ha! Watch your language, young man. What sort of tone is that to take with an elder? My usefulness isn't what it used to be, so you should forgive me for everything. If you keep on barking at me like that, I'll start singing at the top of my lungs. What? A striking figure by the sea, standing all alone as he is the Nickel Samurai. She's actually singing. Someone help my poor ears. Mr. Edgeworth, can you please do something about this racket? Witness. I'll give you a piece of gum later if you'll be good and stick to just the facts. Okay. You promise, right? Right. I'll be sending the bill for the chewing gum to your office at a later date. Remind me to send you a thank you note later too, Edgeworth, old chum. Okay, next one. The Nickel Samurai. That's right, it was the Nickel Samurai. You certain? You just said you saw him as his jacket. Be a little more careful with your testimony, please. Not too long ago, you said he was wearing his racing jacket, and now he's not. Not too long ago? But let me ask you this. When you were itty-bitty, what was your grand dream? Huh? What did you want to be when you grew up, whippersnapper? My dream, huh? Well, I, wanted to be a Judge Winokur, hero of the public's court, so what? See? And look at where you are now. You're not Judge, Wagner? I think I said that wrong. Are you? Are you? Well, what I said earlier. Who puts any weight into things like that? The now is everything. I can't be held responsible for the past. Since when did court become theatrics over testimonies? All that matters is that the man was inside that costume. Isn't that enough? Okay, yeah, so it would have been convenient. I mean, you said Wagner the way I would... Did I say it right? I don't even know. And why would that be? That way no one could see his face, of course. There's still no advantage for him that I can see. In fact, you would think the costume would make him stand out all the more. You are such an annoying child. You know that? You disagree with everything I say. Yeah, go hide in your little fishbowl there. Isn't that what you're always doing to me? I got it. Maybe it was more troublesome for him to change in and out of his costume. To go to the post-ceremony stage show right after the crime. Okay. Was there anyone else scheduled to appear at the post-ceremony show? Well, all the contestants were supposed to go on stage in a friendly gesture thing. And that included the gem ninja. Of course it included him. That's why when On Guard came out of dear Juan's room. I didn't give it a second thought. I see. Well, anyway. So he must have worn the Nickel Samurai costume when he was stabbing poor Juan. So let me ask you one last time. The person you saw, it really was the Nickel Samurai. As showy as ever. Haven't I been saying that from the very beginning? No, you did not. Can I throw in the towel yet? No need to think too hard on this one. Huh? There's a contradiction in her testimony, and it's sitting in plain sight. The question is what that contradiction means for us. Well, I have to figure out what you're talking about first, but okay. Oh, don't just leave me hanging. This is already... think about the costume. Okay, so... we look at the costume. It has a weird arm thing. Which can't make stabbing someone easy, plus it would cover up his hands, so he wouldn't have fingerprints. Also, hi Steve the Wizard, how's it going? He has a mask, and it looks like the eyes are covered, so it'd be difficult to see. So... do I just show the costume and be like, there's... it would have been difficult? Or is there something else? Or the fact that it was clean after the stabbing? Doing right. Having some leftover pizza from yesterday. Nice. Hope it's good. I guess the blood wouldn't spurt everywhere. Should I just show the costume? Maybe? I don't know what else to do. Alright. Does this work? Please tell me this works. The witness statement is clearly faultier. Oh no. I'm sorry, but I can't see nothing faulty. It's so faulty! Again, why are there fingerprints? Yeah. Fortunately, I will have to penalize you, Mr. Wright. I must be on the wrong track. Fingerprints. So, it doesn't make sense because he has something covering both of his hands, so there shouldn't be fingerprints. And where do we point this out? It would have been convenient for him to wear his costume during the murder. So what has the fingerprints in question? So if we look at the evidence, right? The knife clearly has his fingerprints, right? So either he ate dinner. So he ate dinner. So I have a feeling that he was in costume. And he was gonna eat dinner, but he was like, I'm not gonna wear my costume while I eat. And this was probably after the award ceremony. So he takes his clothes off, he eats his dinner. And then he goes over and talks to Juan without his costume on, which is why she saw him in his jacket. Or something. And then I guess someone else jumped in his costume at that time, grabbed the knife with his fingerprints. You're talking yourself away from the answer, not towards it. Wait, got called away. Hope I didn't miss much. Not too much, I don't think. Okay, so why are there fingerprints? Because the individual's hand was not covered. Right? So... I don't know, like, the issue is I know it has to be this, right? But, like, I don't know how to present it. That's the issue. Because it doesn't make any sense. Would have been convenient for him to wear the costume during the murder. Had to go... Okay. Okay, I feel like this, and then we present the knife in question. Don't answer the question of why were there fingerprints. Make them answer it. Ah, I see. Please take a look at this. Yeah, so it's a knife. Big deal. If you're trying to scare me with it, I'll have you know it won't work. Not that. It's not my intention at all. Or, no, it's not my intention at all. That's the knife that was used in the murder, correct? Your Honor, do you know why this piece of evidence is important to this case? You don't even have to ask. It's because the defendant's fingerprints are on it. Is that what you're driving at? That is exactly what I'm driving at. What are you driving at? Or what are we driving at? And whose car are we driving? Mr. Edgeworth, or Mr. Ongard, was really... If Mr. Ongard was really in the nickel samurai costume at the time of the murder, then it's impossible for his fingerprints to have been left on this knife. Oh, Judge, never change. Actually, he would have wiped all his previous fingerprints on this knife right off. Oh, that's right. The nickel samurai wears gloves, doesn't he? The golden butter knife is based. He probably took his gloves off before he began the stabbing. Why would he? That's silly. And why would he do something like that? To leave his prints on the murder weapon? I would eat double-cooked bread with that butter knife. There is no way he would do something like that. However, there's one possibility. Then let's hear your possibility. It's very simple. The defendant went to the victim's room while in the costume as the nickel samurai. At the time, the defendant had no intent to murder. He was probably just going to relax and talk with the victim about the stage show. Which is why he took his gloves off. But the murder still did take place. It's well known that there was bad blood between the defendant and the victim. Yeah, but you contradicted what you said before, Edgeworth. And yes, I have heard that before. Well, Miss Wright, what do you have to say about that, Mr. Edgeworth's theory? So let me get this straight. Edgeworth's theory goes like this. When the defendant went to the victim's room, he had no intent of killing him. Now, up to this point, are there any problems with this theory? There are no problems. There is a contradiction. Think about it one more time. What is think about it one more time? There is a contradiction. This theory contradicts something in an earlier testimony. What are you babbling about? Now, for argument's sake, let's suppose Mr. Ongard was the killer. If that's the case, I think it's impossible for the killer to have gone to the victim's room without intent. It's the knife itself. Let's present this. Right? This knife. This was used by Mr. Ongard at dinner. Yes, we did establish that. Which means that if my client was in fact the killer, Then he brought the knife with him when he went to visit Mr. Corda. I suppose. However, you just said it yourself. At the time, the defendant held no intent to murder. If that were true, then why would he bring a knife? He wouldn't, would he? Which means, Mr. Edgeworth, your theory was flawed from, supposition 1. Words. And one more thing. If the murderer was wearing the costume at the time of the murder, then there would be glove marks left on the knife. Which means the defendant's fingerprints shouldn't be all over it like bees on a hive. And that brings me to my final point. This knife was planted by the real killer to hide their identity and mislead us. Order, order, I say. Order in the court. Was this knife really planted by the killer? Who would the murder... why would the murderer do such a thing? To frame man on guard. I think that's pretty obvious. It's to frame my client, Mr. On Guard, of course. To frame... What do you mean, objection? Aren't you forcing the interpretation just a little too hard on this one? But we just established that the witness saw the Nickel Samurai in costume. And if that were true, then there shouldn't be a single fingerprint on this knife. Also, the knife is not necessary. He was choked to death, so why was the victim stabbed with a knife? Witness. Looks like I made your life a teeny bit more difficult, huh, Edgepoop? Witness, did you or did you not really see the Nickel Samurai? Well, I guess at first I might have forgotten, but... Oh my god, are you saying you mixed up Mr. On Guard with the Nickel Samurai, his character on TV? But I mean, I really do. I can't really do anything about that now. Look, I was waiting around in front of those doors because, well, I wasn't waiting around for the Nickel Samurai, that's for sure. She wasn't waiting for the Nickel Samurai. Alright then. Who were you waiting around for then? Why would you... why would you stab someone after choking them to death? I mean, no harm in making sure, I guess. I guess that's true. That's top secret to anyone outside of security. I have a feeling you were waiting for Mr. Juan Corda. Am I correct, witness? Haha. Way you think, you are a sad amateur with a terrible sense of nearsightedness. Amateur? Me? What am I an amateur of? So many things. So, Old Bag was waiting around in front of the victim's room. But it doesn't sound like she was waiting to catch a glimpse of Mr. Corda. Maybe, Phoenix. Maybe the Old Bag was waiting around for that person. Who's that person? Don't just say that person! If it's who I think Mia's hinting at, it's certainly possible. Miss Oldbag. Were you waiting around for this person to come out of the victim's room? Weren't you? Okay, hold on. Oh no, I can't save! No! Okay. Okay, let's think about this. It's not Maya. It's not Pearls, although she's cute. It's not Dick Gumshoe. It's not Francisca Von Karma. It's not Edgeworth. I don't think she likes Will Powers, so I'm gonna rule him out. It could be Lotta Hart because she was running around the place, causing issues. So if she was part of security, it's a possibility. It's not Juan Corda. It could be Matt on guard, because she seems weirdly interested in him, not his Nickel Samurai counterpart. It could be Adrian Andrews, possibly. She's dead, so that's not possible. I'm gonna go with Matt on guard. You were waiting for him for some reason. And you keep talking about him in a strange manner. What are you talking about, Phoenix? What? It's the only logical thing! She could have waited until the next century, and this would never happen. Ouch. Busted. Guess there's no looking back. You two, what do you think you're doing flirting in my courtroom? Wait, what? We weren't doing anything like that, honest. Okay, well, back to the drawing board on this side. Old Bag was waiting around in front of the victim's room, but it doesn't sound like she was waiting to catch a glimpse of Mr. Corda. Miss Old Bag. We were waiting for this person to come out. Okay, so I overthought this. You were waiting for Miss Andrews. Someone else, yeah. Because the two of them have been... Like, you've read the tabloids and stuff like that and wanted to see if it was true. Oh, you're flirting with Pegasus? This has to be it. Who else could it be? Who's this person? Oh my god, pay attention, Judge. This is, Adrian Andrews, Mr. On Guard's manager. But why would the defendant's manager be in the victim's room? It seems that this is the latest rumor in circulation, Your Honor. Wait, it's been a while since I've last played. Don't remember exactly the details of the case. I see. Oh, and thank you for the follow, Social Bloke. Hope I said that right. Thank you so much. Oh, this is, ha, I see. It just seems to be really into the article, if it can be called such a thing. Then this manager with the initials AA, are you saying it's Adrian Andrews? Without a doubt. The witness thought so as well. Looks like he found me out. Well, that's fine. I could throw away this whole sworn to confidentiality stuff then. Witness? What in the world are you... Watch out, Phoenix. I've got a bad feeling about this. A very bad feeling. I've got some information. Some very secret information from a certain source. Oh, wow! Oh, thank you. Dutch victim? I hope I said that right. And thank you for the follow. And yeah. Oh, nice! Did we make our goal? Woo! Thanks, guys. I really appreciate it. Alright. I got some information. Some very secret information from a certain source. So that's why I was doing my own little investigation. In secret, of course. But what for? Oh, just for myself. Personal reasons and all that. You wanted to know if he had a girlfriend? So you could be his girlfriend? Well, Mr. Edgeworth, how will you proceed from here? I really don't want to do this. However, I can't simply let this point slide. I see. Very well then, witness. Please testify about this secret information. Get ready. This is going to take the wind out of you youngins. I'm sure we're all capable of hitting this, really. It's not like we're 10 years old. Okay, let's hear it. Blow me away. Then on guard is one evil, evil man. He thought he could ruin poor Juan by causing a huge scandal. So to do that, he sent his own manager to get in close with Juan. I can't condone such dirty tricks, so I took action. Oh, and this is top secret. You got that? Nobody else but you and me know yet, okay? Okay. So, sent over... Oh, yeah, that's right. Sent over the manager to form a scandal. Scandal. Oh my god, words. You, me, and the rest of the court. The defendant sent his manager? What a distasteful topic for this court. What? Nobody's above gossip. And this isn't... and isn't there a saying, the truth is never pleasant? Never heard that one before. Mr. Edgeworth, about this Adrian Andrews person. We have looked into this matter and found that the truth the article proposes is in fact baseless gossip. But should this be true, then this proves that the defendant will bear ill will towards the victim. Okay. This proves to be true that the defendant did bear ill will towards the victim. So this means I have to smash this rumor once and for all. Now then, Miss Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Be careful. The old bag seems rather excited right now. That's right. A guard is nothing but your average foul-blooded youth. Well, as the old saying goes, you gotta burn old bags with fire. Wait, what? What saying is that? Time to fire up the afterburners and hit the highway to the danger zone. What the heck? I hate her guts. Fishbowl head. I agree. Okay, so how to do this? Alright, evil man. Go on. You can't say something like that without proof. That's just slander. But it's true. That woman was getting intimate with poor Juan. Look, it says so right here, doesn't it? Manager to the stars, Miss AA. But the name of the magazine this came from is Gossipland. What? Are you saying that gossip is all just a pack of lies? What do you know? I suppose next you'll swear to me that the news is 100% the truth, or is 100% true. Honestly, Sonny, you can't discriminate between the news and gossip. Yes, discrimination is bad, Mr. Wright. Discriminate? When did I do anything like that? Anyway, a guard will never, get me to say touche. Thought he could ruin poor Juan by causing a huge scandal. A scandal? What do you mean by that? You're a dim-witted one, aren't you? I can't believe you don't know what a scandal is. Honestly, what are they teaching kids in middle school these days? Judge coming in with the correct opinion, discrimination is bad. Oh, no, I wasn't asking about the word what the word scandal means. Even I know that much. Well, that on guard thought he could own a monopoly on popularity. Okay. Go on. So do they that he sent his manager to get in close with Juan. You don't have any proof that Mr. Ungard did any such thing. You must be suffering from shock, the shock of hearing the truth. And now, since you're in so much shock, you can't do anything right. You're right, I can't do anything, but boy, do I wish I could do something about you. Alright then, Sonny, show me what you got. Can you show me proof that Ungard didn't bear any ill will towards Juan? Okay, before I do something crazy. Seems the Nickel Samurai is to confess something after the post-ceremony. Okay. Article. I don't think I have evidence. Yeah, I don't think. Decline? I don't have anything to offer. See? Just as I thought. And you were lecturing me about saying things without proof. You just give me a free pass to say whatever I want. Whatever I want, silly boy. Me and my big mouth. That's the way the cookie crumbles, for you anyway. Okay. Can't condone such dirty tricks, so I took action. What kind of action? So, what do you mean by I took action? Like I already told you, I was lying in wait close to the crime scene. Once that slimy woman came out of Juan's room, I was going to capture her and teach her a good lesson, something you youngins need. You're going to teach her a good lesson? Silly boy. Okay, they're possible. I was going to make her eat the damaging beams of my ray gun. Like this. No! Stop! Well, it was too bad that woman didn't come through the door that night. Okay. Oh, and this is top secret. You got that? Nobody else but you and me know that, okay? What do you mean by that? Wait. What? I'm a busy woman. Tea time with the kids is over. Secret information that no one else knows yet. That's not... If that's true, then how do you know this this secret information? Huh? Well, that's because I'm a pro. Yes, that's it. It's a secret. Even if you drill a hole into my brain, you'll never find out. How in the world did this old bat get such a secret piece of information? Present evidence. You know what? I'm going to present the article. So no one else is supposed to know this secret information, correct? If that's true, then why do you know it, Miss Oldbag? Top secret. Wasn't there a certain evidence that proves otherwise? Yes, I think so too. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Stop that. Witness? I hate to say it, but this is how you came to acquire the secret information, wasn't it? So the magazine clipping. The only other thing I could think of is maybe she stole Lotta's camera and saw a picture or something. But we'll start with this. Oh no. You call that proof? Looks more like proof of spite towards the witness. You have nothing to back up your claims. Then they are no more valid than gossip. Objection sustained. What? No! Witness, please feel free to ignore the defense's gesture of ill will and continue. Okie dokie. See, nothing can get me down. No! Secret information from the magazine? Not exactly secret anymore. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I didn't understand the fact that it was secret. Great, that did nothing but set me back a few minutes of my life. I'm sorry, I'm bad at this. Sounds like another tidbit of gossip, doesn't it? You can't just ignore it either. It makes your client look bad either way. Well, I don't think I heard anything really out of the ordinary just now. Don't think I heard anything really out of the ordinary just now. There has to be something we can catch her on. Yeah, and when I find it, I'm going to press the heck out of it. Okay, restart. Alright. Okay, top secret. Press. I think I was right when it came to the camera. So fast forward through this. Secret info. You stole her camera. Okay, back to where we were, like as if it never happened. Camera. You found it. You stole it. Please work. Oh, thank goodness. The investigative photographer, a lot of heart. Oh, yes. I remember that mischievous girl. Guess it must be, yeah. She reported that she had lost a certain note she had written to herself. A report? She reported such a thing? On that piece of paper, she had written down some of her wait. Oh God. Outrageous, impressions. I said that right. About the relationship between the victim and Miss Andrews. What? Outrageous ideas, you say? No. I said impressions. Then everything written on this piece of paper is completely meaningless? Ah, that's it. That's the note. No, you see, this is something completely different. This is my top secret list of groceries to buy. Uh-huh. Got him. Then you were the one who took Mrs. Hart's note? I'm a huge fan of Juan, that's why. That infamous puffy-haired whippersnapper. She's working with the evil On Guard. She said so herself. On Guard, I'm his sidekick. She was so happy, smiling like a silly duck. I was only checking what she had written. Edgy poo. You believe me, don't you? I was only trying to help out like the angel I am. It's only one piece of paper. I've never taken anything else before. The camera! You really should come with a supply of cheese to match your vintage wine. Well, it was only a piece of paper. I suppose we can overlook this just as one. Whoa! Thank you for the water. Alright. She looks like she's really sorry. Shouldn't I forgive her? Pile on more pressure. Heck yeah. If I let up on her now, she'll get away. I have to find some way to inflict a deafening blow to the prosecution. Alright, let's do it. Witness, you said that the only thing you stole was the note. Is that correct? She ain't getting away. Stole? Why don't you listen more carefully, you annoying brat? I saved this piece of paper from the terrible, lonely trash can, that's all. You're lying, damn it, and I can prove it. Are you putting my credibility under scrutiny again? Miss Oldbag? I don't believe that the note is the... Wait, sorry, this is Phoenix. I don't believe that the note is the only thing you stole that night. Sorry, I got something in my throat. Got the case of the olds. Miss Oldbag? The note was within a camera, with a camera inside its case, wasn't it? A camera? Yesterday, Lotta Hart was raising a huge stink over her camera. She kept saying something like, my sweetie 1600 camera disappeared on me. What? Witness? What is it, Gramps? If you have the note, then it's only logical that you have the camera too. Good. Looks like you found me out again, Sonny. But this, is this the camera you're looking for? Oh, that's... What? Even though I look like this, I'm still a person, you know? I still eat meals like you. I fall in love and borrow things from people. I think your definition of borrow is a little off. I saw that woman's business card, and that's when I noticed, it said, Slime Bag Celebrity Photographer Extraordinaire. Well, then I saw that. I had to know what kind of picture she had taken. I'm a professional security guard. It's my business to know these things. Miss Oldbag, that's a $1,600 camera. That's literally a felony. Is it? Has it crossed into felony territory? Wait, casually admitting to theft in court. Bailiff, check this camera's photos. Hurry. We must examine them at once. I am so curious. What is on that camera? Because Lotta was really excited about it. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, what do we have? There's only one photo that seems to be relevant to this case. Please present it to the court. Okay. This is the Nickel Samurai. See, I told you. That's the guy I saw. This proves that the witness was not lying earlier about this matter. Lotta's photo added to the court record. What does all this mean, Mr. Edgeworth? This photo by itself does not prove that the person in it is the defendant, however. In his own confession, Mr. Angard clearly stated that. At the time of the murder, he was still in his Nickel Samurai costume. If that is the case, then this Nickel Samurai is... the defendant. Oh no! Man. How did it come to this? I think this brings us to the end. We have examined every piece of evidence thoroughly. Okay, I'm gonna just save real quick. I don't trust this. Just real quick. Okay, I think we've examined every piece of evidence thoroughly. Final comments, Mr. Wright? The court will consider them before we close. Do you agree that this photo is decisive evidence against your client? No, because the pictures were taken and then the camera was stolen. Theft over $1,000 is a felony. Ah, I see. Wait, you're about to end the stream. Not sure if you can just save whatever. That is true. If this photo really is decisive, then we're done for. But if I raise an objection here and blow it, then I would put Maya's life in jeopardy. I can't make a mistake here. There's only one road out of this mess. This photo that Lotta took, there's nothing strange with it. Something strange. Well, there has to be something strange. This may be tricky. Need a sharp eye. Okay. There's something strange. There's something strange with this photo. I knew this was coming, right? Your thoughts, Mr. Edgeworth? I think we can all agree there is nothing strange with this photo. There is no way for the defense to debunk this photo, even with a debunker blaster. What? Where did you come up with that? Debunk with a bunker blaster? Is that what you're planning to do, Mr. Wright? Uh-oh. Please look at the photo one more time. Okay. I'm afraid that is my alarm sign. We'll have to stop for now. But next time we'll have to take a look at the photo very closely. I'm gonna do a double save here. Just in case. That was incorrect. I feel like I'm on the correct path. Alright. So for now, I'll stop there. A bunker blaster is a kind of airdrop bomb that does exactly what it says. Ah, okay. That makes sense. Alright. So I'll wave goodbye for now. Whoops. And put up my schedule. That Baja Blast. Alright. So I stream from Fridays to Mondays, 2 times each day. Today is Mystery Monday, so in approximately 4 hours from now, I'll be... Oh, sorry. I missed the salute opportunity. So I'll be playing some Sam and Max Saves World. We'll probably start a new game afterward. Friday will be some Final Fantasy VII and Dave the Diver. Saturday, some Project Zomboid and Prey. Sunday, A Hat in Time and more Prey. And next Mystery Monday for the earlier stream, I'll have more Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney Justice for All. Alright, so I think that's it. So thank you so much for coming. Hope you have a great rest of your day. See you again. Alrighty, bye!